Hello guys and welcome to another video on DJ Vlogs. Now today we have a very special video. I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Now 100 Hits 80s No.1s album. This album was released just today. Today I'm going to be reviewing it. I'll review the cover, review the disc artwork and also check out the track list. So first of all, let's check out the cover. I really like this cover. I said this when I did my video, which I showed off the cover. I really love it. I just think it looks really nice. The records you've got around the text look really nice. The actual where it says 80s as well, how the colour changes throughout the phrase 80s looks really nice. And also how where number ones is down the bottom, it looks like it's kind of been scribbled on. Also looks quite nice. I just like the overall artwork and I think it's very nice. Also at the top here it says 5 discs, but also just below it says 80s, so you get a bonus 80s pop quiz, which is pretty nice to get inside of this as well. And that is just inside. The first thing that I noticed is instead of it being like the normal wallet case where it opens up wide, like when you actually open it up and the discs are actually inside of each bit, so you can open it up and have it all flat. This is actually like more of a box thing, so you actually open it up and you actually have it more like this. So if you know, if you've actually bought Now, that's what I call Now 100 Hits from 100 Nows, that had the same thing. It was more like you opened it up and then each disc is in a separate little kind of wallet case, which is quite nice. I'm not sure if I prefer this or prefer the normal layout of how they normally do these albums, but I suppose it's quite nice. And now actually what I'll do is I'll move on to the CD artwork, so we'll check out the CD artworks, and actually just after I'll go through this little booklet, which is actually the 80s quiz that it talks about on the front cover. So the CDs are actually in their own wallet cases, the CDs are in here, and I'll go through all of them. There are, of course, as I said on the front cover, there are 5 discs, and we'll go through those now. So this is disc 1, again, pretty nice. I really like the yellow colour. They've used the text at the top, it looks pretty nice as well, and the records which they keep around the outside, of course it was on the cover as well, also look really nice. Now let's have a look at CD2. So CD2, this is CD2. I quite like this. Again, you've got kind of the same theme from the last one. I think the title, the only thing that's kind of slightly different is like where the records are. I think that's the only slight difference of this. You've still got the yellow background, the text at the top is still in the same font and same colour. I'd quite like this. I quite like when they keep the colour the same throughout. It's nice to sometimes have a bit of a change where they change the colour throughout. Now we'll actually move on to the third disc. This is disc 3, the third disc. Again, same colour and same font they've used for the text at the top. Number ones as well as scrolled just to the side there like it is with the other discs. And of course you've got the records again. I think they move around. I think that's all that really changes, but I suppose it is quite nice. Now we'll move on to CD4. So this is CD4. Again, I really like this. I think it's really pretty, really good. The yellow is really nice. The text at the top as well is really nice. I just overall really like this artwork. Now we'll move on to the last and final disc, disc 5. This is disc 5. Again, same as the others. The only difference, of course, with the records moving around. I think that's what they're supposed to be. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be records. They do pretty much look like it, so I'm pretty sure that is what it is. I really like the cover artwork, really nice, and I like how they keep the records as a thing with when you go onto the discs, that the records are also on there as well. It's quite nice. It would be nice to have kind of maybe different colours throughout each disc. It would be quite nice to have that, but I suppose it is also at the same time pretty nice to have all the discs the same colour. Now we'll move on to the track list. So of course, as it says in the title 100 hits, there are 100 songs on here. When you actually get the wallets where inside of the discs, so of course you've got the disc just inside of there, you actually have the track list on each wallet as well, so if you like to on there, or on the back you've got the full track list there. So if you like to obviously check out the full track list on like the back of the box, so like the paragraph front, you can, or if you like to see it individually, you can do that as well. So with disc 1, we start off with Careless Whisper by George Michael. You've got Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, Tainted Love by Soft Cell, Easy Lover by Philip Bailey and Phil Collins, Karma Chameleon by Culture Club, Red Wine by UB40, Down Under by Men at Work, 99 Red Balloons by Nena. You've got I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner, and ending disc 1 you have Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler. Now moving on to CD2, we start off with Women by John Lennon. You've got True by Spandau Ballet, Give It Up by Casey and the Sunshine Band, Relax by Frankie Goes to Hollywood, The Final Countdown by Europe, Going Underground by The Jam, Call Me by Blondie, Don't Leave Me This Way by The Communards, Up and Wear It Out by Odyssey, I Owe You Nothing by Bros, The Lying Sleeps Tonight by Tight Fit, Making Up Your Mind by Bucks Fizz, and ending the second disc we have This Old House by Shakin' Stevens. So moving on to disc 3, we start off with I Got You Babe by UB40 and Chrissy Hund, And you've got Saving My Love for You by Whitney Houston, The Power of Love by Jennifer Russ, Hello by Lionel Richie, Suicide is Painless by The Mash, Pipes of Peace by Paul McCartney, Japanese Boy by Annika, Together We Are Beautiful by Fern Kinney, A Little Piece by Nicole, and ending the third disc we have What's Another Year by Johnny Logan. Moving on to the fourth disc, and we start off with China in Your Hand by T'Pol, you've got Everything I Own by Boy George, Atomic by Blondie, Too Many Broken Hearts by Jason Donovan, Happy Talk by Captain Sensible, Lady in Red by Christy Burr, you've got Caravan of Love by the House Martins, I Want to Wake Up With You by Boris Gardner, and ending disc 4 we have Seven Tears by the Bombay Dance Band. And moving on to the last disc, disc 5, we start off with House of Fun by Madness, you got the theme from S Express by S Express, you got Ride on Time by Black Box, The Sun Always Shines on TV by Aha, 19 by Paul Hardcastle, Swing the Mood by Jive Buddy and the Master Mixers, and ending the fifth disc and ending the album we have Frankie by Sister Sledge. So that's all the full track list, of course. I really like the track list, of course, full of number ones, all number ones these songs are. I genuinely think these songs are absolutely brilliant. But before we do end this video, of course, we've got that bonus quiz, which it says, and we have actually got it in a booklet, so I think they've stopped doing the booklets, they haven't been doing them for a while, but they brought it back to do the quiz, and we'll just have a look at a few of the questions in here, and you actually do get the answers at the back as well. So just a couple of examples of the questions you get in here. You've got the first question is, how many red balloons did Nena sing on her #1 smash hit in 1983? Of course, being 99 Red Balloons, which actually features on this album as well. And there's many other questions like this. I definitely would recommend getting this album. It was surprised to see they had added an extra quiz, but I definitely would recommend getting this album if you'd like to do so. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure you give it a massive thumbs up, really massively appreciate it if you do. Also make sure you subscribe and enable notifications to be notified every time I release a new video, and make sure to follow my Instagram, my Twitter and my Snapchat. That'll be just aside right there, and links to all my social medias will be in the description down below. Make sure to follow up on all of them. And guys, I'll see you soon for another YouTube video.